Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session where we will talk about and I will teach you the steps to attracting a relationship. We get this question all the time. And Dr. Ply, to be honest, isn't too keen on teaching about this topic, but he has given these techniques in the past. And I have given it to people and they have worked. So I will give you these techniques. And we've been immersed in Kleem Brzee for several months now. We had the 21-day challenge. We started the attraction. We started the Amplified Attraction program. Some of you are in it, some of you are not, and doing your own self-study, which is also just fine. But I wanted to keep the momentum with the Kleem Brzee mantra because you should keep doing it. Doing a mantra for just 21 days or 108 times a day, and then expecting fast results isn't really the way it always works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes people come and say, I did the mantra for 2 weeks and that was it. I had this huge breakthrough, or I had something happen. But oftentimes that's not the case. We have a certain level of karma that we're working through. And that karma manifests itself in our lives as thoughts, which turn into actions, and actions become habits. And we also develop belief systems which pigeonhole or limit our ability to think and create something bigger than what we already have. And that is key. And what mantras do is to break through the limitations that we have upon ourselves. And those limitations come from different types of karma, our ancestors, what we were taught as children by people around us, the culture that we live in, the planets, past lives. All of that builds upon what creates current constraints. And so in the topic of relationships, you might have constraints around relationships that they should look a certain way, that my partner looks a certain way, that there is, the person who's going to show up is XYZ. And if they don't ever show up as XYZ, then that's not for you. Or maybe you have negative connotations where there's just no good people out there, right? I was talking with a friend of mine. She's like, there's just no good men out there. And then all she would see is no good men out there. And I was like, well, if you keep reiterating that affirmation as a very powerful person that you are, that we all are, of course, that's what's going to show up. What if you shifted your perspective to, there's beautiful people in the world. I meet them all the time. There's amazing people in the world. I meet them all the time. Everyone loves and is attracted towards me. Flip your mindset to the place you want to be at. Don't continue to perpetuate a mindset that does not feed what it is you want to create. That is so important. So I want to make sure that that is what you're hearing, and that is something you start doing today. So think about what might be in your way. In the case of the person I was talking, one of the people that I've coached through this type of process, it is that there is usually some sort of barrier, mental barrier, belief system that is preventing this from happening. I'll probably never get married, people will say, or I'll probably never find the right person. And identify what your particular flavor of that limitation is, and now flip it. Flip it to whatever it is you would like to have achieved. I will get married to the most loving, perfect person for me. I will find the perfect partner. And it may not look exactly the way I thought it would look, but the universe will deliver to me a partner that is perfect for me, right? And now, first step would be to identify what that looks like for you. So I told you I'd teach you the steps that I taught my sister, where she did and attracted her future husband in just a couple of weeks. The first step is identifying the type of qualities and what you want in a relationship. So think about this person in your life. And now don't get too hung up on exactly what they look like, because maybe it won't be exactly the way you thought it would be. Let's leave that part open to interpretation. But the feeling that you have when you're around them, what is that like? Do you feel protected? Do you feel joyful? Do you feel cared for? Do you feel like you want to nurture and care for and protect them? Do you want to feel in partnership? I want to partner in life to do my duty, to do my dharma. I want to partner in life to serve God, right? Everyone is so different. So I'm giving you just a variety of scenarios that you can think of. So first, imagine the human, the person that you want in your life, and most importantly, how they make you feel. Most importantly, how they make you feel. Let's forget for a moment how much money they make or what they do for a career or what they look like or where they live or what nationality they are. When that person shows up in your life, how do they make you feel? Because God may give you them in a different package. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is feeling like it is already done. There is no more battle. There is no more thoughts that have to think about what could or wouldn't happen. Am I worthy? Is it going to happen? It never happened before. This is what it was like before. So now I keep perpetuating those thoughts. That's old news. That's karmic baggage. You're starting from right now. You're living in right now. And right now it is already done. The universe, God, whomever has delivered me my perfect partner. And I feel like you did in step one, right? Like, how do you feel? And I feel protected. I feel loved. I feel cared for. I want to nurture that person. I want to care for that person. I feel like I have a partner in life to do everything with, do anything with, to be of service. And now step three is using the mantra. So what you're going to do is do step one and step two, and now do that in a meditative state while using Kleem Brzee. And you can actually use just Kleem also, because Kleem is the mantra for attraction. It's for love. It's for relationships. It's for desire. So if you want to just stay with Kleem, that is fine also. So let's just do a really quick scenario. Or I should say, let's do a quick meditation. Take a few deep breaths. Now imagine, you can close your eyes. Now imagine how you feel with your perfect partner. The emotions, the love, partnership, companionship, support, adoration, all of those wonderful feelings. Just encapsulate that in this beautiful partnership with another person. And now feel it is already there. It is there. It's done. There is no time lapse. It is created. You're experiencing it right now. Don't think about the current worldly circumstances of whether that person exists or not in your reality, because we are in multidimensional space. It is happening now. It's happening now. It's happening right now, and it is done. Perfect partner is with you in your heart, in your life, and you're feeling complete. Now just feel it's complete. And in this feeling of completion and union with your perfect partner, chant Kleem Brzee, or just Kleem, at the heart center. Kleem, 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 Kleem. Imagining your perfect partner, feeling the emotions. It already exists. You're with this person. You can imagine your life together, how you feel with them. Beautiful completion, feeling in union with them. Kleem, 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 Kleem. Now let's fill your life with absolute abundance. You have your perfect partner. You're in union, you're in companionship. You're living life, you're in service together. Now let's infuse it with abundance as well, so that you may have the resources that you need to live a glorious, fulfilling life together. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Feel the abundance pouring upon you. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Feel the love in union with your beloved. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Imagine life together, exploring together. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, the goddess and the divine beings pouring abundance down into your life, prosperity. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, feeling worthy and full, with your heart open, receptivity to all that is glorious and good and pouring into your life. You are worthy. It is coming. It is here. It is now. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. You're receiving it. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. You're feeling full of light and love. You are an attraction magnet. People come to you, things come to you, prosperity comes to you, everything comes to you. You are irresistible. You are irresistible. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Your heart is open. The right people or person is coming to you. You can attract business opportunities. You can attract personal relationships. You can heal relationships that you already have and create harmony and love between you and other people. You attract abundance. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Feel that you are filled up with the mantra. Kleem Brzee, from your head to your toe to your fingertips. Kleem Brzee, everything comes to you easily, with ease. Kleem Brzee, people and things are attracted to you. Kleem Brzee, you are a magnet of attraction. Kleem Brzee, you are irresistible. Kleem Brzee, you are beautiful. Kleem Brzee, you are prosperous. Kleem Brzee, you are awe-inspiring. Kleem Brzee, you are high mind. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, you are a mountain of wealth. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, you are intelligent, you are divine. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, you are filled with ideas. Kleem Brzee, people, things are attracted towards you. Kleem Brzee, the right opportunities come to you. Kleem Brzee, the right people come to you. Kleem Brzee, you are a magnet. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, you are irresistible. Now feel the mantra vibrating through the entire body. The mind, the heart. Kleem Brzee vibrates through your entire body, mind, spirit. You are a magnet. You attract the right people. You're attracting your partner. You're attracting business relationships, personal relationships. You're healing relationships. Kleem Brzee is healing relationships. Kleem Brzee is attracting abundance. Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. Now feel it just silently inwardly, vibrating through the whole body. Kleem Brzee. Stay here for as long as you like. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back to yourself. Kleem Brzee gave us an empowerment today. You can use this meditation anytime. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take them now. This is the technique. You know what you want, you imagine it, you feel it, you experience it in the now, and then you include the mantra. The mantra is turning off the mind and allowing these psychic waves, these energies, to replace the mind's negativity and utilize the innate qualities and vibrations of these sacred sounds that have a particular purpose. In this case, Kleem has the purpose of pure desire and attraction. And Brzee has the purpose of removing all scarcity and creating total abundance. Super powered sounds put together by Dr. Pillai to create an even more powerful combination and synergy together. And this is the great honor that we have to use this mantra. So use it for good, use it wisely, use it often, and attract what it is you want in your life. So it all sounds very simple. The trick is to actually do it. The trick is to make sure that you're continuing to do it so that you have so that you have the consistency needed to allow the technique to do its work. We're the ones who usually get in the way. We're the ones who get in the way because we don't remember, or we don't do it enough, or we get frustrated, or we get, have loss of patience. And that's just human stuff, and not to feel badly about it, but to persevere and put, kind of reminders in for yourself of when to do it, how to do it, and to keep doing it, and doing it with passion and love. That's the most important thing. If you do the technique like a few times with the right mindset, with the right kind of quantum thought, you can manifest immediately. You won't need all this time. But sometimes it takes us time to get to that place, get to that quantum thought, get to the beyond doubt, where we're only able to know and feel the right thing and the faith that it'll happen. So I will take questions. How long should we chant in a day? So as much as you can, basically. I like to put the mantra on in repetition just so that I can hear it all the time. And this way it helps to remind me when I'm doing other things or I'm distracted. But if you can sit and meditate for anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes a day, then that's great. If you want to count, you can do 108 or 1,008 repetitions, and that is also wonderful. Really, what is important is that you do it with not just feeling like you have to, but do it with that love and that passion of wanting to, and wanting to get, and to the attraction of it is what it is you're creating and what it is your attraction. So it can be such a fun and exciting meditation because you're literally focusing on what you want. And that's a beautiful place to be, what you want to manifest, because obviously you want to manifest for a reason, because it's giving you some sort of sense of joy. So be inside of that joy. So exactly how we did it today, which is, okay, let me visualize what I want. Okay, now I'm in this really high state of loving what it is I'm wanting to manifest, and now including the mantra. And always make sure what you're focusing on is for the greater good of you and others, right? We don't want to use these techniques to, kind of focus on something that is not in the greatest good of you and others. I often get this question: can I use Kleem or Kleem Brzee to attract a particular person? And the answer is better not to. The answer is you should focus on the qualities and feelings of what it's like to be with someone that brings you that joy or any experience of emotion versus one particular person. Because if that one particular person does not want to be with you, then it's probably not the right person for you. So to try to implement your will as well as use mantras is not something we want to do. I know it's hard to hear. Some people are like, but I really want this person and he or she is right for me. Well, we don't know that, right? We have limited brains and zooming out and seeing what's really right for us, not something we're always really good at. But what you can do is trust the universe by thinking and feeling, okay, I want a person that's like this. And I think it's like that person. So you can even imagine, like, if that person makes you feel a certain way, then you can use that emotion, be like, oh, that person makes me feel so XYZ. And then with that, say, okay, I want to feel XYZ when I'm with my person. So God, universe, whoever you believe in, send me my person, whether it's he or she or someone else. So be open to it being a different person than the one you have in mind. That is a pretty common question. What other questions do we have? Is Kleem Brzee mantra chant with music available for purchase at Fly Center website? I don't think so, but we can make it available. It's right now, I think it's only inside of our Amplified Attraction program. How about manifesting a specific amount of money? Yes, you can manifest a specific amount of money. Again, it comes back to how you feel, right? So whether it's $100 or $100,000 or $100 million, how does that make you feel? Because it's all the same to the universe, right? Like Babaji has said, like, they don't care what the dollar amount is. It's how we feel about it. So if you are like $100,000 or $100 million or $1 million, whatever that amount is, if you're just like, oh, wow, if I had $1 million, I'd be able to do this. And then that would make me feel this way. I wouldn't have to worry about money. I would have a house that I like. I'd be able to give people around me. Would be able to give charity. I could feed a bunch of people, right? I could build my dream business. I could live, and kind of fulfill my desires and my service, my dharma, whatever that is. It's that emotion that you want to tap into. That is where the real magic happens. So whether it's a person, a certain number in dollars or money, a career, it's all the same technique. So how does that make you feel? What does it generate? The passion that you have is generated towards, and that gets created when imagining this is happening for you or that you're in that particular scenario. That's what you lock into. So yes, you can certainly think about a particular dollar amount, but remember to think about how it also makes you feel. Okay, questions. How about manifesting? Okay, got that one. Is Kleem Brzee to attract only love? Can I attract money and new clients in my business? Absolutely. So in the meditation that I just did, I kind of combined, I first started with like a person, but then I really pulled in a variety of ways you can use Kleem Brzee, which is attracting money, relationships, creating harmony, all of those things. So Kleem Brzee attracts and creates abundance. And it's not specific to any particular thing. Although Kleem is good at relationships. Whereas when we looked at Shreem, Shreem is more specific towards material abundance. All right, any other questions? Can the meditation be used to increase a connection with the goddess? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so when I was saying like who you want a relationship with, it could be God, it could be goddess, it could be anybody, right? You're attracting, you're creating. And to give you this scenario, I think I repeated it earlier, but just when I gave the technique to my sister, and by the way, she didn't meditate, doesn't follow Dr. Pillai. She just was like, hey, I want a relationship. what should I do? And she, knows what I do. So I said, okay, if you're open to a mantra and some meditation, I'll give it to you. So I gave her the mantra. I gave her the technique of visualizing what she wants, how to do it. And then she did the technique every day for 2 weeks, I think 15 to 20 minutes per day. And I would, I was living with her at the time, so she'd go shut her door, into her room and then come back out. And, she was doing it. And then she happened to meet someone who she started dating, and then they quickly got married. So it worked for her, and she was really blown away. So this is someone who just didn't have any preconceived notions, just really listened to what I said, and used the technique, used the mantras, and it worked. Any other questions? All right, I don't think there's any other questions. There were some questions earlier. All right, someone was asking about how to measure manifestation. What exercise do we do to show up in life? I'm not sure how. Sorry, I'm not sure how to read that. Okay, I think I answered all of your questions through my talk. Hopefully I did. There were some questions earlier today. Scott said, these mantras really are powerful. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So I think I covered all the questions. If there are any more, post them in chat. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll conclude. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and our happy spiritual Father's Day to Dr. Pillai, who's at least my spiritual father. And we're so grateful to all the beings. Next week, Dr. Pillai will have a session on the 8 Lakshmis, and that will be fun. So on June 23rd, join us, Pillai Center, YouTube, at same time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, for Dr. Pillai to talk about the 8 Lakshmis. Okay, it looks like that's everything for now. Thank you all for being here. I hope that this really helps. It's one of my favorite topics because I feel like it's with everything, it's mental, right? And so as long as you just don't feel like there's blockages in your way to achieving something, then it's 100% possible. And really the biggest battle, the only battle, is that faith, your belief system that it's possible. And so if you believe there's a person there for you and you are going to have a beautiful, harmonious partnership and relationship, then it will 100% happen. It's the belief system that has to be there. So if you need to rewatch this session, please do, but it's all here. These are the techniques on how to create and maintain a beautiful and loving relationship. So we will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Please post below your questions, as well as any experiences that you have after using these techniques. We'll see you soon. Namaste.